It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Come on, fellas.
Ready? 10, touchdown. 56. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Hush him. Mike 56. Fighting up.
Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, gun.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
The tackle by Eric Armstead. It's a give to the right. Ingram. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Set, hut, get the flag. Check 56. Right. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson now. Snead's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Jackson will throw again. Roberts got it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey, gun.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go. 12, fellas. Here we go. I got this. Get that ball.
Mike 54.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, gun.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Let's go, son.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
Hey, box truck.
All day, just like that.
I got this.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tighten up. Pull together. Check 15.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 21.
I'm coming for you, son. Mike 5-4.
Hey, gun.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go. 180. Come back.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
I got this.
Hey, check Mike 57. Dig.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down, Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 16-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now
Entering pause screen, resume. Entering pencil clock, waiting for your peer to resume online game.
Have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
12. Hey, Haywood. Hey, gun.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We play to win.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Pittsburgh.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win home.
He's checking. Go. Tight up.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Ravens 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. With that incompletion, I want to revisit some playoff talk. We talked about the top two seeds, but let's break down the AFC playoff picture. Ravens and Pats on top. If the season ended, we'd be looking at the Bills in the 5 spot and the Steelers the 6. That would give us wild card games of Bills, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans. You give the Titans, Raiders, Colts, or Browns any shot, Charles?
I give the Titans a shot. They get Houston twice in the last 4 games of the year. And the way they're running the ball with Derrick Henry and their defense playing well, yeah, they're very confident right now. The Raiders, no, I don't give them that type of a shot. I think they're a year ahead of schedule with the season that they're having. The Colts.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
57, 11. Hey, John.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo gets this one to use check. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Pass complete here to Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chris Wormley. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
57. Mike, 57. Strip the ball. 65, 55. Watch out. One, Omaha.
Watch 20.
To throw is Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 37.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Matt Judon, his second sack of the night. Back now in Baltimore. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
13. 11, man.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Garoppolo now on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tie game, fourth quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Stay with your man.
Yo, Mike 57.
It's been a long day for you.
Slam.
Slam.
Check.
Here's Jackson on third and long. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch the defense. 54. Let's go, baby. They turn on. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Right, here we go. 12.
Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
21. I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The sack by Justin Ellis.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, team 6. Check. Watch 54. Yes.
After the sack on first down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit. Hey, gun.
Watch Safety Green.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the night. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And who else to make the big play to seal this victory but Richard Sherman?
He does have an exquisite sense of timing, doesn't he? He loves the spotlight, loves the big stage, really feels no pressure when there's a big play that needs to happen, and he just did another one right there. Remember when he knocked one away to seal an NFC Championship game against San Francisco? And that was really kind of the big arrival on stage for the rest of the world was that play in that game for Richard Sherman.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
21.
Watch a slant.
Two.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be. And this is caught. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Garoppolo to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Post-game report, player stats. Finish game, player stats. Score summary.